Doing today? Sorry about the, I don't know what happened, the little misstep on the timing on YouTube. I don't know what happened. I set that thing 3 times. I thought I checked it 3 times. But alas, we're here now, not in 4 hours from now. If you are just joining us, I am Jen from the KThree.
And I'm Marisa. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Hope you've been having some good K-drama watching, even though it's a little slower. It's summertime. We know this happens every year. It's okay.
But we did have 3 fairly substantial finales this week that we have to get to. Hey, now how's it going? And I think we see Calvin. Thank you, Calvin, for pointing out that our timing was way off. I don't know what happened there. 6:45. Okay. Not a great time for anybody. Oh, thank you. Yes. We actually have these in our shop if you guys are interested in it at all. And proceeds are going to Kamala Harris 2024. So, yes. Childless gratuities for Kamala. Good morning, everybody. Thank you. Yes. Yes, in case you haven't ever heard me and Marisa, we are very political. Yes, we are. So, that's who we are, and that's what we'll talk about. So... right, Calvin, right. I don't know. I was like, oh, that's so wrong. That's so wrong. The timing. But yeah. So what's everybody drinking today? Oh, did you guys also? Oh, I have to show the other thing we have new in our store. We now also have a lovely runner mug. We have a lovely runner mug, so you can bring all your favorite characters with you and with their umbrellas and watch. Yeah. And mine has a delicious iced Americano in it today.
Oh, yes. Iced coffee because it's like 90 degrees here in LA. That's right? 30 Celsius. Yeah, 30.
Did you get the heat alert text that we got today?
Oh, no, I didn't see that. Yikes.
Yes. The other guy did it. Heck yeah. She just put in her store that she's got childless cat and childless dog parents in her store. I'm so excited. Amazing. Yes.
That's right. We are days away from the Democratic National Convention. Oh my God. Goodness. Finally, we're getting excited about things here.
So exciting.
This country's fired up.
We really are. It's a lot of fun. I have to say, it is a lot of fun. So what else? I mean, how is everybody doing out there, right? So what else is everybody drinking? We got iced tea iced coffee's here because we're roasting to death. My K-drama watch list is pretty weak, but enjoyable, I have to say, overall.
Well, that's good. And I've watched a little bit, not a lot, but I was at KCON last weekend.
That's right, Marisa. Why don't you tell us about your KCON? Yes, tell us all about it.
So I had some friends come into town, Sylvia and Carol, who you know as K-Drama's Musings. She was on when Jenn did a recap or a rewatch of Flower of Evil. Carol joined in for that. So they flew in and we all went to KCON together and we met Michaela there in real life. And so Carol and Sylvia were part of, do you remember the Clubhouse days of the pandemic? They're with the K-Dramatics, which was like this major K-drama room on Clubhouse. So it was really wonderful for them to meet friends in real life for the first time. Also met Regina Kim, who was the moderator for the Kim Soo-yeon and the Park Min-young fan meets. So it was amazing. She did a fantastic job. She was also the interpreter. So it was just wild how many hats she was juggling. But Park Min-young, beautiful, and just so fantastic that KCON brought in these K-drama actors. So we were there for the Roun concert, or hosting, that Friday night. And let me just I took a couple pictures, but here's Rowan. The man is, even though like Crypto.com's a big arena, right? But you could see how tall he was, like, just staring down at him on stage. But it was amazing. He was so, like, just a delight to watch in person. Looked very chic in his brown leather.
Sure. I was gonna say that brown leather with
fine. Yeah, pants too. Yeah. So if I can get my act together, I will do a recap and post it to Instagram. But the concerts were amazing. They are going to have the Sunday night concert that Kim Soo-yeon hosted. That will be on the CW app. So if you missed, we passed it last Sunday, but you can check that out there because it was so good. And I have to say, BB.
Oh yeah,
she was everything. She was amazing. I think Carol said, she took us into she gave us 3 completely different moods. Like they only got a few songs, right? But she was beautiful and she owned that stage. She was incredible. But Taemin,
that was the big one, wasn't it? I'm really bad with my K-pop, you know that, Marisa, but I feel like even I know that name.
Yeah, so he's with SHINee, and so this was his solo outing, and he's like the best. Okay, fight me on this. The best dancer in K-pop. So just such a beautiful dancer and then this incredible performer and so sexy on stage. Really incredible. And then I think the surprise for us was Boy Next Door. So, an upcoming group. Marco. Totally different vibe. Totally. I mean, come on. You go to Psy for a different form of entertainment.
I will say though, anytime they show the clip of him getting ready to start his concert and he's on that platform that sends him like flying into the air, I have to stop and watch it every time. I know. I have to stop. I don't know what it is. I'm like, that's amazing. Like, I'm afraid you're going to break an ankle, but that's fantastic.
So I know that Studio Dragon was really key to having Park Min Young and Kim So-yeon at KCON and doing the fan meets. So show them some love. They're on Instagram because, wouldn't it be amazing if like Jung Hae-in is about to be in their new drama, if he was here next year? Like, let's show them how much we need K-drama stars to come over here because it's just, we want to show them the love because clearly we love K-dramas and, an Instagram comment might go pretty far with Studio Dragon and with KCON. So it was an incredible
event. We need to get them to not focus on K-drama fans, but at least give us a place over there instead of having to buy a ticket if you're not a K-pop person. Like,
right, because they promote KCON as K-culture.
Right.
Like Korea tourism is there. Oh, by the way, when you go to the convention, there's so many fun freebies. Like the toys and the things and the cosmetics and the freebies that we got just, so fun. And there were definitely issues with the ticketing. There were definitely issues, price is one thing, not having convention only tickets available. The rollout was a little late. Like you're asking people to fly across. I sometimes wonder if Koreans understand how big the United States is and how much it costs to fly in and how like LA is expensive, man. So you're asking people to take PTO to fly here to find an Airbnb, and then you don't know who the groups are, and you're buying these VIP tickets or not under. They put out so much information like day of or the day before. It's like, I don't know. I'm a planner. I like to plan what's happening. So, but all in all, so happy that KCON is here. They used to be in New York. They don't show up in New York anymore. So I don't have the funds to do KCON Japan or KCON Tokyo or KCON Australia. So, very, very thankful that KCON comes back to LA every year. But, there's always things you can learn, right?
Right.
How much were my tickets? I think they came to 180. Okay. I think they came to.
That was for the one day.
And that was one day that got us into the convention, and it got us one concert. And the seats they ended up moving us down, but they were like they were not the floor, and they were not level 1. It was level 2. It was like it was a lot of money. So,
Right?
you know.
Which was why, as just a K-drama fan, I wasn't paying that to just watch the 30-minute Park Min-young or Kim So-hyun like interview. I was like, paying that for a 30-minute interview. That's happening.
Yeah, it was, and they broadcast it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we all
you know,
watched it. That was fun.
yeah. So yeah. But anyways,
Good
that's
times.
KCON 2024.
Excellent. It sounds like so much fun. I hope Studio Dragon gets a little bit more of a partnership with that and maybe brings more next time. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I think I hope they saw how much love there was for the actors. So I hope that was exciting for them and worth it for them to come back next year.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. That would be great too.
What's that?
Or come back before next year. Like,
right?
There are things that can happen in LA or this
it's
country.
LA, for God's sakes. Like, we can figure something out. Like, come on.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of fun. Oh God, I know. Anyway. All right, maybe in the onset of season 2 of Squid Game. Right? Yes. Did you guys see that they did announce season 2 of Squid Game is landing on like the day after Christmas or something very festive like that? And then season 3 and the wrap up of the whole thing will be in 2025. So yeah, that was pretty. That was some exciting news. All right, guys. Do we want to take a look at your favorite gift? Of course, yes. All right, let's take a look. Oh God, I didn't share. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. There.
3 finales.
3 finales. Do we want to start with the 3 finales, or do we want to jump into Serendipity's Embrace? What do you think, Marisa? Talk the premiere or talk finales?
Well, did everyone watch, Miss Night and Day?
Yeah. All right, yeah. Okay, so of the 3, let's do that real quick. So let's do that. So of the 3 finales, let's kill that banner right now, Marco. Of the 3 finales, what did everybody watch? I watched Red Swan. Hell yeah, of course, because I was ride or die for that one, and Miss Night and Day. What did you watch, Marisa?
Red Swan. I can't wait to hear all about this. I sort of watched Miss Night and Day. We can talk about it. I don't know. That drama kind of didn't grab me the way I hoped it would, but I did finish it, but I didn't watch every minute of it. And then I also finished My Sweet Mobster.
Nice.
Adorable.
Okay. All right. Excellent. All right. It sounds like we should dive into the finales then. All right. Let's do it. I think up front, we should talk about My Sweet Mobster. Marisa, talk to us about My Sweet Mobster. Did it stick the landing? Did it stick the landing?
It was very sweet, and it ended that way. And I think, I mentioned this last 2 weeks ago in our live chat that I really liked the balance of or the how they divided the pie between the crime elements and the found family. So I think that was the right balance. There was a little bit of crime and a little bit of kidnapping and a little bit of violence.
Right?
Wasn't yes. There was no courtroom scene. There was a prison, what do they call it? Conversation scene.
Oh, right. Yeah, we have to have one of those.
Yeah.
I think that's a standing set somewhere in Korea that everybody uses.
Yeah, that's right. There's one.
There's one, and everybody just rotates their shooting schedule around it. Yes.
Yeah, but it was very sweet, and I think just overall, Taegu playing against type. We love a bad boy, with a heart of gold, kind of, and a great suit. It just.
A great suit does go a long, long way, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, whoever did the costuming and wardrobe for this, it was so fun because you go and he talks about his clothes and the black overcoat that he has to get back from her. Even he's got 10 identical black overcoats in his closet, but like slowly he starts, they soften him up with the cardigans and the softer colors, and then his suits are like khaki or light gray instead of black on black.
Suddenly he's wearing pink by the end of it.
Exactly. So it was just, it was lighthearted and fun and funny. And the two of them together were so stinking cute. And also because she was cute in that she's a
I was kidding. That was true. He really ended up in pink. That's hilarious. I was.
Yeah. The proposal scene. It looked like a bad prom, from like the 80s. I'm having shades of like my high school prom with the guys. It was the 80s. There's a lot of neon, and a lot of pink and a lot of white. Yeah, but yeah, the the proposal scene was ridiculous. Not overblown as often is, but it was like he just got it a little wrong, which was adorable, and I think probably in keeping because he didn't know what he was doing when it came to romance and relationships. But I think it was kind of because they made her character just kind of very strong and self-assured. She just, like any good K-drama heroine, she'd be knocked around a bit in her professional career and in her, upbringing, not having parents, blah, blah, all of that. But they did kind of take nice twists on a lot of the tropes.
Oh, nice.
And it was just, just love the found family. So the tropes, found family, met as children, mistaken identity. What else? There's a bunch of them, but they did a twist on them, and I thought it was really great. It was really great.
So you were satisfied with the ending. When it ended, you were like, "That was sweet. I enjoyed that."
Yeah, it was fine. This was not a heavyweight drama. Like there was not a huge amount of emotional investment in this. Yeah. Are they, please, will they be together? No, he can't die. Even though he's been stabbed. Oh my God. So, and in the hospital and in a coma for, it's like.
What will happen? Wait. Was there no time jump, Marisa? Was there no time jump?
Time jump. Yeah, there was a time jump.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trench coat styles. Yes, there were. But all those ex-mobsters were it was a fun found family.
Nice.
And the dogs. You know how sometimes I see this a lot on dating shows. They'll cut away to like two cute toys just like looking at the sunset. It's a thing. So they would just do these cutaways to this adorable French bulldog in clothing that's in the they hardly ever show the dog. Like he's apparently not allowed in the house, but he's got different outfits on. And it was just this is a throwback to something, and I don't know what it is. Someone knows. Please let me know.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Who doesn't love a bulldog in outfits?
Yeah. Right? Just cute all around. Right? Cute all around. Nice. Except for the mob kidnapping. Right?
You gotta have one of those in there. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on now. Hilarious. So, all right. Well, it sounds like it was satisfying. I love it. I still have to put it on my list. I haven't done it yet. I have not started
Listen, Taegu and his voice are just...
I know. I have to. They did like and subscribe.
Yes.
They'd
have these cute moments like and subscribe. It's very, it's very cute.
Nice. Maybe we should do that.
Oh my God.
All right. Okay. Are we ready? Where are my Red Swan people? Come on. My Red Swan people. Come on. Yeah. This train wreck of a show made me cackle from beginning to end. Beginning to end. Kim Hanu, once again, plays the most boring human being on the planet to the very end. The Red Swan ending was something, wasn't it, Calvin? Wasn't it? I mean, but God bless this woman. Her brother. Okay, let's just back up. So I think this was 10 episodes total, right, guys? That's all it was, right? I forget. Yes, 10 episodes. So end of episode 8. I think 8. She professes her love for her bodyguard. Here he is. Yes. Her rain bodyguard. And then they do not have another scene together for an episode. It's like, what? They do a time. How far was the time jump? They did a 2-week time jump or a 2-month time jump in the very next scene. I was like, wait, what? Wait, what is happening? Oh my god, right. Oh, you did, Amy? Oh my god, it's amazing. All the tropes, pure entertainment, 1000%. 1000%. Yes. How Korean hospitals once again showcased being able for miracles. Yes, as always. Always, like, unless it's a character that we really want to survive, and then they get like a small scratch and they go down hard, really bad. How did Owen walk back in the house when she heard gunshots? Yeah, listen. I have no idea, you guys. So, okay, so professes her love, 2-week time jump. She gets 18 billion won or dollars. I wasn't sure if it was won or dollars for her charity, the Now Foundation, from the patriarch of the family, which is the whole story's been about this. Was he murdered or did he just die and get moved, right? And his will was only going to be read when his 70th birthday showed up, whether they killed him or not. So they've been waiting years for this will to be read. And she gets 18 billion won. And obviously everybody's coming after her. And the mom, who, God bless, this woman, So Yi-suk. Oh God, I love her so much. I've never seen a woman chew scenery like that in my life. It was amazing. It was fucking amazing, the amount of scenery chewing she was done. Until her son gets killed. Her first son, she spent the entire show making sure that he inherits the Hoen company. He gets murdered, and she's like, meh, things happen.
What?
Yeah. She goes and talks to her youngest son, who she's hated the entire show because he was born out of wedlock to her servant, her concubine. And she goes, and that's who killed the oldest son. And she goes and is like, yeah, your father really just messed with our brains, and let's just forget it ever happened. Let's go. I was like, what are you talking about? So he gets murdered violently. The son, the number one son and the husband, murdered violently by guns. Her brother gets murdered by the bad guy's henchman, his throat getting slit. Y'all would have thought that they just went on vacation, the way they reacted. It was hilarious. I was just like, what is happening, y'all? 2 people were violently murdered. 2 of them very close to you, your brother and your husband. And you're just like, I got to go and do my charity work. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. It was ridiculous. Me and Owen's like, 18 trillion. Why are you exactly right? She doesn't even cry when he's murdered. Not at all, Amy B. Not at all. Doesn't cry. Doesn't get upset. Like, just is like, what is happening? It was the most bonkers ending because you're just like, there's no where did all the emotion go? Like, all it just disappeared.
I just looked up the director. He hasn't done anything since Hwayugi, since A Korean Odyssey in 2018.
I'm not surprised. Oh my God. Hey, everyone was beautiful and right? Exactly. Like, listen, like the bandaging wound scenes were great. Rain was like, no one cried.
I did see that.
It was right, Calvin. It was hilarious. It was the biggest like shrug ever.
Never.
Oh, they're dead.
Oh,
my firstborn son.
No little band-aid? No little band-aid right here?
No, nothing. Because she was a really good bandager. She would wrap everything up. I will say that I did appreciate, though, that the main murderous protagonist was a woman. Like, she was a badass assassin. Like, I kind of was into that. So that was a lot of fun. And even Rain at one point in, like, episode 9 is like, I didn't even think it could be a woman. And I'm like, of course you didn't.
Okay. All right.
It was a lot. And then, of course, you guys, this is what's so hilarious. So I know you guys, I don't know if you guys know my undying love for On My Way to the Airport, which is where I discovered Lee Sung-yoon, which also starred Kim Han-ul, right? Yeah. So the scene at the airport, I'd forgotten it was Wednesday, and I just saw like a still of them at the airport, and I'm like, did Lee Sung-yoon show up at the end of this show? Like, what is happening? Like, I was so excited they were back at the airport because that's how On the Way to the Airport ended. It was not. I was disappointed. It was still raining. Yeah, it was so. Oh my God, the drama was worth watching for severe spinal damage and miraculous comes back. Yes. It was the most bonkers. It was bonkers and like ridiculous. It was just, I can't recommend it, but if you watched it as it was happening, it was a lot of fun. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I would not recommend it as a binge because you'll get like 4 episodes in and be like, this is the dumbest piece of shit I've ever watched. But as you watch it week to week, you're kind of like, what? Oh, all right, I'll hit play. All right, let's see what's happening this week. But yeah. Oh, God, it was. I'm just so glad, especially on Discord. We had a very lively conversation. So we had a lot of fun over on Discord chatting about it. It was fun, Amy. I think that was the most fun, was us all just talking about it. And always saving Africa. Like the entire continent too, right? It's never like a specific area. It's just Africa in general. Always. It's ridiculous. It's such an eye roll and so annoying. But yeah, K-dramas. One day we'll get there. One day. Oh, God. Yeah. And then at the end, of course, after not seeing each other for a year, he just shows up at the airport as her entire, I think her entire UNICEF charity people are walking through the airport. Not like as a unit, like they're like going out of town. Not only that, but with like stacks of like supplies that they're taking with them. And I'm like, who does this at an international airport? And he sees her and he's like, hey. And she's like, hey. And she's like, what are you doing here? And he's like, I'm volunteering for your organization. What do you think? Freeze frame, staring at each other, credits roll.
Oh my God.
Not a hug, not a kiss, nothing. He's just, right? Like Raina's like, thank you, sweet baby Jesus, this is over. I will say though that their one kiss actually did pay off. It was not disappointing. It was actually pretty solid.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah.
Man.
Exactly, Calvin. Couldn't they just ship those supplies? Like, can you imagine trying to get supplies anywhere in an international airport? I can't even imagine. It was a nightmare.
So this was a Disney production?
I don't think so. I think it was just licensed to Disney.
It's like Coupon or something, because it's, I don't know.
Let's see.
That's so, I mean, well, at least someone was smart and said,
oh, you know
just
what?
give me 10
network. It actually was a Disney production. It was Disney Hulu. Oh my God, stunning. Stunning. I will say though, those of you who watched it, like, I need to know more about, and maybe I'm just being dumb, but I need to know more about Jung-Woo. Like, he kind of grew on me through the show, and I don't recognize him from anything. He was in Oh My Venus. Who was he in Oh My Venus? Like, these are all really old ones. Like, I don't recognize any of his stuff.
Oh my gosh, he hasn't
done anything since 2017. Where'd he go?
I don't remember Oh My Venus enough to remember who these.
Right.
I just remember the guys in the house, and he wasn't one of them.
Right. But he definitely grew on me, and his hair, obviously. I mean, look at that lusciousness. I was really into his hair. So I'm looking forward to his next project. And yeah. Anyway, that, ladies and gentlemen, was Red Swan. Right, Amy? Right? At one point, I'm like, are we really going to do a redemptive arc for this idiot? And then I was like, oh, you poor pumpkin. You poor guy. Poor thing. Let's have right? Anyone who does choose, right. Oh my God. We will totally, if you want to dive in, we will totally talk to you about it. Absolutely. I'm just saying I can't in good conscience being like, you need to watch this. If you like a little bit of like, like bonkers in your K-dramas, totally. But for quality, I'm not sure I can really recommend it. But for pure fun, absolutely. Absolutely.
There's definitely room for bonkers, right?
Always. And I don't know who I am. I'm like going strong with these bonkers knockdowns lately.
I know.
I have no idea who I am, Marisa. I'm like, yeah. Right? Like,
little.
Just a little bonker. Just a little. And really, like, Kim Won-Nul has like really just become the Makjang queen for me lately. So yeah. If you like Makjang, yeah.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Right, Calvin? Absolutely. All right. And then I think our other finale this week was Miss Night and Day. Did anybody wrap that one up today besides me? I think Marisa said you sped through it.
I sped through episode 16, and I do admit that I kind of skipped over 11, 12, a lot of 13. I don't know. I got a little bored with it. I don't know why, because I love Jung Eun-ji. I love Lee Jung-eun. I
Right?
love why am I blanking on
Oh,
his name?
Chae Jin-hyuk.
Che Jin-hyuk. Um and I like the idea of the story. Love the mom, love the parents, and I don't know, it just kind of lost me at some place. I will say that I'm completely distracted. I have a very crazy work schedule right now,
Right.
but maybe I only had room for my sweet mobster. But
I don't
I
think
don't
so,
know.
because I kind of it kind of meandered for me when it hit, like, right
Yeah.
after the midway point. It kind of did that. And I hear what you're saying completely, where I was enjoying it, like, I was still watching it every week, but the joy of it had kind of gone
Mhm.
away, because the fact that no one was figuring out except, our little idol,
Yes.
Bexo, who was the only one who figured it out. Now listen, a young girl turning into a 50-year-old woman during different times of day, not a reasonable thing that anyone should really figure out. But there were so many clues, that there were so many things that kept happening, that you were just like, this is getting, like, ridiculous, that nobody is like, there's not something happening here. And so I kind
Yeah.
of, after a while, you could only beat that beat so many times, where you're just kind of like, why are we just not telling people? Like, I don't get it. Like, we're at this point where you can't avoid your boyfriend all day and not have a conversation with him.
So this is the problem. Like, I think there was just too much on the crime and the murder, and I do have questions about that since I skipped over so many
Uh-huh.
episodes. But there was too much on that, and not enough on like the actual relationships
Right.
between the main characters that we wanted to see. So
Right. And Amy B, I thought episode 15 was surprisingly moving, and it was beautiful, but I thought tonally completely off base of what the show was. I was like, this is beautiful, but we've been setting up a rom-com for the last 14 episodes. Why have we suddenly become a serious crime drama? I was like, what is happening right now? Like, I felt bad for everyone, and I'm just like, oh my, oh, okay. All right. And it was triggering, and it was a lot. I was just like, this was is not what I signed up for.
I
And
know, right? Also, was our killer? What was her motivation?
I don't think we ever found out. She just was, she just, did you freeze?
This a murderous,
Okay.
crazy woman?
Yeah.
Come on, come on.
They really, maybe I missed it, you guys. Did anybody else? Right, Victoria, all the relationships were weird. They were weird. The only relationship that I will say that I loved from beginning to end was the best friend, the girlfriend, Moon Ye-won's relationship with both the women. She was a
That's true.
delight, and I loved her. Her character work, like, just working with Lee Jung-eun and Jung Eun-ji, she was flawless in being the same character with both of them, and I loved it. Like, there was no, she was just so good. I loved her. I thought she was so good. She was so good, and I
Yes.
loved her. My favorite one.
So when did her romantic arc come in, and why? Because that seemed, again, that wasn't the key. Relationship was with the two versions of this woman. So why do we have to give her a wedding ring at an engagement ring
Right?
at the end?
And they spent so much time on that. It was so much. Right, I know. Oh my god, Victoria, I wanted her to meet the idol so bad. Like, why did she never introduce her to her favorite idol? Like, come on.
Right.
Like, it's
They
right
set
there.
it up.
It's right there. We all know the trope, K-drama. Give it to us. It's adorable.
I
Yeah.
know. Why did they pay that off? Did they forget? Was that so many episodes ago they forgot they set that up?
But that's what I think happens sometimes. I don't know if they forgot, but, like, I feel like some of these writers are just like, now what? Okay, we've got 4 more episodes to fill. What can we do? Oh, let's have them have a relationship because they're neighbors. Great. Love it. And you're just like, that makes no sense. None.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, she was supposed to be the cutie pie pop idol. Come
Yes.
on.
He deserves a cutie pie pop idol, not a curmudgeon, like, prosecutor investigator who's hilarious, and I loved him, but maybe not for our best friend. That's all I'm saying. Maybe someone else in the office. I think the other thing that kind of bummed me out, and maybe it's more of an age thing, I was a little bit bummed out that they didn't spend more time on the main, like I don't know how to verbalize this correctly, but I didn't feel like Jin really, we didn't spend enough time with her appreciating or enjoying what she learned from the Im-sung character. I feel like they kind of glossed over that. Like, they had a conversation and they had that beautiful moment. Thank you, right? Exactly. Thank you, Amy. It was like I'm so old. I'm like, you're 50. Like, listen, in the grand scheme of things, you're not dead. Like, quit acting like you're dead. Like, she's doing a bucket
I better
list
take out.
like,
I know. I better take out an insurance policy.
right? I was just like, it's not like you're 80. Like, calm down. And I wish we could have let Im-sun live a little more and enjoy and find joy more at that age than it being simply, oh my God, I got to stop being old. Like, that was my only thing.
It's the whole show, not tell.
Yeah.
You know, because she tells her mom, you know, they have one conversation about, or, you know, about how.
Right.
It's like, yeah, they didn't show it. They wrapped it up very quickly because they had to get to all the product placement that clearly they shoved to the end of the series.
Oh my God. I feel like her entire montage was like, it's a PPL montage. It was like, we're going to go cycling, and then we're going to do this skincare treatment, and then we're going to take these photos, and then we're going to do this makeup. I was just like, what is this montage? Like, what is happening? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Right, Amy? Like, and I have to say, when all is said and done, Lee Jung-eun is why this show worked, personally, for me. She brought the comedy up 90%. She played so well off the two dudes in The Office. She played amazing off the best friend. She's an amazing actor, and she's funny as fuck. And I wish they would have given her more respect is the wrong word, but I wish they would have given that character more gravitas than they did. Like, made her more of an individual entity. And I feel like they tried to, like, right at the very end, but it was like, I don't know what's happening. Like, that weird, like, she calls his name as they're walking down the path, and she calls his name, and he turns around, he sees Im-sun, and he's like, I'm like, what? I don't know what's happening here.
I know. You could have showed her growth as, like, what would Im-sun do? And just kept that character there as that voice in her head that's motivating her to break out and to do things and to live a full life, and to, you know, because it was very quick, like, to find the meaning of life for her. You know, what makes a beautiful or a worthwhile life, you know?
Right.
Taking care of stray cats.
Right, exactly.
Working at the shelter, doing these things, right?
You know, I was just like, it was like one voiceover of like, I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. And now I realize, just like, that's it. And then the cat walks by and it's like, cured. Like, wait, what?
Right? You could have had so much with the two women still there.
Kind of going back to what was the one that you and I really enjoyed about the, oh God, I'm blanking on the name. I can see it right there. Hold, please.
Oh, where she meets her 17-year-old self.
Yes. What was that?
Yes.
Hello, me. Hello, me.
Hello. Yeah.
That one was so, I enjoyed that one so much because she did integrate the two, right? Like, she recognized that she was an old, she let herself, like, I just felt like she learned from her younger self. I didn't feel like Lee Jin really, they didn't give us enough to really feel like Lee Jin, like, learned from Im-sun, right? And I felt like there was a beat missing in there for me.
Yeah, but that's a good recommendation. If you guys kind of like this story twist, meeting yourself, your older self, your younger self, Hello Me, which was on Netflix, if it's still there. That's a good one.
God, I love that one so much. It was so sweet. It was so sweet and so satisfying. Yeah. And this one was fun, but I felt like they also, like, the romance part, like, they fumbled the ball on this one so bad with the romance. I was just like, we spent the last two episodes with all the grief and the trauma and the thing. And then we spent 90% of the final episode with 2 trials and him moving to Seoul and her going back to school. And I'm just like, ah. And then they have like 10 minutes together at the end, and she walks into his workplace and is like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, wait, what? What do you mean, what is he doing here? You know, how do you not know this? How
The
is
cameo
your
was
best friend? Yeah, how is your best friend dating his best friend and you don't know that he works here?
You know, it's like all these strings that, you know, they're tying up in like knots instead of like, you know, I don't know.
And what sucks is how much chemistry that both Jung Eun-ji and Chae Jin-hyuk had. It was like, it was so good. Like, I now need them to be in another drama.
Right. It's so good that Lee Jung-eun has been going on, you know, variety shows and saying that they should be dating in real life.
Like, every time she gets a microphone in front of her, she's like, these two should be dating, and I think they'll be married in 5 years. And I'm just like, that's amazing. And they're both like, I love it. So yeah, I thought it was a really strong. And then my other quibble is like the little idol character Kwon. He was adorable, and I loved him, and the way he treated Imsun, I just adored it. Right?
Yeah.
And they it's like we forgot about him for 2 episodes, and then all of a sudden it's like, here's a side scene for you, so we didn't forget about him. And I'm like, what? Why?
Yeah. Actually, this does remind me because Jung Eun-ji and Han Sun-hwa from My Sweet Mobster were in Work Later, Drink Now, and I never watched the second series of that, like part 2. So I have to go back and watch that because they're funny. These women are funny.
Funny. And I do. I mean, the cast, I will say this cast was amazing. I think the writing kind of failed them in the back half, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the acting did not complain. Yeah.
It's like 70% of where it should be.
Yeah. It was so close. It was so
right?
I think that's where we get disappointed. It was so good for the first half. You're just like, this is so good and so funny and so sharp and so like, and then it's like they don't know what to do with them after that point. It's like, then make the series shorter. I don't need 16 episodes. Give me a shorter series.
I don't need that much serial killer. It's like,
yeah. And then it was like, poppies. I have a poppy field. I'm like, what is happening? Like, what? Who is crafting heroin by themselves in a back barn? Like, who's doing that? Like, come on. By themselves. I'm not saying that there are not huge crime lords that are doing it somewhere in the world, because obviously we have heroin, but some rando chick is just doing it in her field out her back. I'm like, come on now.
Yes, and you know that poppies are so illegal that if you cannot have poppy seed muffins over there. You cannot bring in the bagel, you know, what's that called? The bagel seasoning, everything bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's. You can't, it's contraband. You can't bring it into Korea.
That's hilarious.
Because there's poppy seeds in it. Just so you know, if you're traveling there and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to miss my everything bagel, I'm going to bring this seasoning with me. Don't do it.
Do not do it. Right, Amy? I 1,000%. I did appreciate that she saved herself rather than the male lead protecting her. Absolutely. Though I was a little bummed out that instead of officially saving herself, it was just the crazy serial killer being like, I'm having a drug-induced hallucination, and I will stop. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. Clearly, I was a little crankier about it than I thought. Sorry.
Oh, just like so disappointed. Like it could have been so much more. I hate we say this often. That bums us out.
Right? So, yeah. But again, the acting was phenomenal. I thought if you are a huge fan of Lee Jung-eun and Jung Eun-ji, at least give yourself the first half to just enjoy the magic of those two playing off each other. It was magical. Yeah. It was magical. And then I will say, Chae Jin-hyuk, my favorite thing about him as an actor is the way he reacts to other people. He is constantly like, what? It makes me laugh every time. And His facial reactions. He doesn't say a word. He's just like, "Burr." I love it. All right. That's night and day. Thank you for the joy you did bring. Missed a lot of, yeah, right? Right?
Yeah.
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 Exactly, Victoria. Exactly. 1000%.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's talk about something that maybe is more fun because I mean, this one's only 8 episodes, and so it is a little quicker, so it's only going to disappoint us for a shorter amount of time. Serendipity's Embrace. Are you guys watching this one?
They're cute. I love him. I love how like stoic he is, and that's starting to crack. I'm a little behind, I think, on this show, but I she was not really on my radar. I think not Love Alarm. That's the one that a lot of people are like, I wish I had never watched that drama. Right. But My Lovely Liar, I think was the first time I actually kind of really liked her. And Yoon Ji-on was in that one too, right? The ex in this show.
I think he might have
been. He was the head of the company guy.
Yes. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Right? 8 episodes.
8 episodes is like not enough time to get bogged down in repeating the same thing over and over again. Not a ton of time for lack of communication, though we are having so much. It's starting to get a little frustrating. I'm like, you only have 8 episodes, people. Let's just move on. Yeah. But yeah, I think they're freaking adorable. Choi Jung-hyuk is just is absurdly adorable, like in the biggest puppy way ever, and I love it.
Yeah, because watching all of the promotions they're doing where his real personality is just he's just such a kind of a lighthearted, very happy person. And in this show, he's very, stoic and, math genius, which and math and finance are 2 different things, by the way. But anyways, he's it's very funny to see him in this. And God, he's young man. Broad shoulders, very tall. Love that.
I just love how in this show they're giving him the standard straight, straight look, right? And in all of his promo, he's got like this glorious mane of like I don't want to say curly per se, but like this wild hair, and I'm just like, you're adorable. I need that show. I need you to bring that to the next show.
Yeah. He's much more fashionable in real life than they're making him in the show. Yeah. But man, the uncle, the hysterics from the uncle, they're funny, but now it's starting to grate on me a little bit. So
it's like, let's bring it down about 90 notches, dude. I'm really enjoying it. My only thing that I'm a little bummed out about, I will say, to be perfectly honest, I really am enjoying the fact that she was his first love. I loved that. I'm a little bummed out they're now kind of like adding on the trope that she too liked him back in the day. And I'm just like,
right? I thought,
yeah.
Okay.
So I feel from everything I'm seeing about the upcoming 5-6 is that I guess she kind of also had some feelings for him back in the day. And can we please talk about the fact that they sat overnight in sewage water to their waist? Can we talk about that for a hot second? I could not. I don't. Maybe it wasn't sewage water, but it was dirty water.
Yeah, it was a farm, right?
I could not suspend my disbelief I just was like, I had to keep fast forwarding through it because I'm like, I just need you both to be rushed to an emergency room, just rushed. Like the fact that we were in this overnight, like hours. Yeah. I was just like, the amount of health issues that you two are about to have from parasites. Oh my God.
Now they have a staph infection.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, you're going to die. Like, just get your ass to an emergency room right now. Like, my God. Thank you, Amna. Thank you.
It's a little.
And they're like, we have to stay awake. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, they could have just been trapped in there with no water. They still couldn't have gotten out. You could have just had them in dirt, but why did it have to be water up to their like midsection? Oh my God. I don't know. Oh my God.
I don't know.
It was traumatizing.
Oh, hey, Nora. How are you?
But I do. I think they're adorable. I love them. I don't know what it is. Like the first 2 episodes like were very like exciting for me. Like I was like, this is
Yeah, you were.
I need more. You know, sometimes you're like, oh, that was sweet, and I'm gonna move on. But this one I was just like, I gotta tell me the whole story right now. Like I want it.
You're supposed to be interviewed at
Yes.
Seoul National University. I'm not sure why they would interview a high schooler, but anyways.
They did. Skipped it to follow her, which I thought also was a little weird. I mean, listen, is the script great? Not really, but they are selling the shit out of it, and I'm loving it.
That's true. Great chemistry.
And
Great
I
chemistry.
do appreciate the best friend. We didn't like dwell on the fact that the best friend, it was her first love, and then she realizes that he likes her best friend, and we aren't dwelling on that. And I appreciate that more than they know. I really do appreciate the fact that she's also gonna find true love with the gym teacher, which I think is adorable. Norky's
Nora,
San Diego.
you're coming here? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be in Canada.
Aw.
But that's great. Oh, enjoy San Diego.
Right?
So beachy and palm trees and great. So, are you okay? Oh my goodness, Nora. I don't know much about San Diego, but if you need recommendations, let us know. We'll figure this out. My cousin used to live there, so
it looks like she's gonna be there for almost a month. Maybe we can figure something out. Maybe we'll do a meetup somewhere.
I think so. I think we can meet halfway. We'll figure this out. We'll
be great.
Okay.
I know, right?
I will DM you.
It'll be great.
That's exciting.
Cool. So yeah. Oh, great. Yes. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. We gotta do K-drama meetups are the best. They're so fun.
Great. Cool.
So yeah. I mean that's kind of where I'm at with Serendipity. I'm very happy it's only 8 episodes. I like that we're just getting into the story, we're telling it, and we're moving on. It's not the you know, like
no crime element. Yeah. So
it's not yet, Marisa. Could be any minute now. Crime.
I always feel like they use it to stretch it out, you know.
I think if crime is used correct, this is so hilarious, but like,
Gina, that'll be great. We'll get together again.
We're gonna have so many meetups. It's gonna be fantastic. Maybe I did not watch Bad Memory Eraser because I was waiting to hear what everybody else heard because nothing about it grabbed me. But no, it doesn't sound like you. Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. Good. I'm glad to hear that. That's kind of my gut reaction. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Serendipity's Embrace, mostly because it's just so short that if it's enjoyable and it sticks the landing, it could be like one of those fun ones that you're just like, I have nothing to watch. I just need something that's fun and cute and sweet, and you can throw that on without it being like an 8-week, like a 4-week binge. So I'm excited about that.
Very good.
All right. Do you guys want to look at August? August is beefy, y'all. August is beefy.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a look at August? Like
let's do that because
it's so big. I had to do our calendar like in 2 pieces because it didn't fit in one screenshot. All right, let's do that.
I've already forgotten what's coming up.
Oh my God, so many things. And it's speaking, I think that's why I'm pivoting here. It's mostly like romance or thriller crime. It's hilarious. It's like, what is happening? All right, so I think we all agreed Bad Memory Eraser, not really doing it for any of us. Love Adante, which is, I don't know what it is, to be honest. It's on Cocoa. A drama set in the background of North and North Korea, implementing the Peace Village Project in the Gyeongsang DMZ after South and North Korea declared to end war after 70 years since the Korean War. I'm not sure what that tells us about the story, but there it is. It's a comedy romance fantasy.
When I don't recognize the main actors at all, then I always, I always put a question mark by it.
Right? I think I do the same thing. Absolutely. Thank you for saying that. I feel less bad about that now.
Yeah. It's very judgy of me, but I've been watching for a little while now.
Right? Listen, if someone is like, this is so good, you have to check it out, I'll be like, all right, I'll check some clips out, and I'll be like, oh, that's enjoyable. All right, I'll jump in. But yeah. Romance in the House, I'm looking forward to because why, Marisa?
Ooh, which one is this?
Gigi.
Oh, Gigi. Yes. And Che Min-oh. Speaking of
Right?
shiny.
Yes. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. This one is like our Gen X parents getting back together, and I'm kind of into it.
Excellent. Who plays the mom?
The mom is Kim Jae-soo, who I don't recognize her name. Maybe we've seen. Let's see, what has she been in?
Oh yeah, she's been.
She was in Repeat the Year. Oh yeah, she was like the queen baddie in that one. I love that one so much.
Yeah, she's often the tough boss.
Yes.
She was in Hwarang. I think she was the queen. If anyone's seen that ridiculous Hwarang, we used to talk about it a lot. We haven't talked about it, but she's yeah, I like her.
Okay, all right, excellent. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. She looks like she's going to beat him up a little bit, and I'm into that a lot. Your Honor. Now we're starting to tap into what some of the crime that's coming through.
Your Honor.
This one is dude heavy for sure. We got So Hyun-joo, Kim Myung-min. Oh, Kim Do-hoon though. I do like him a lot. And then
yes,
I like him. Jungin Chae is in this.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
okay.
We love her. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sad she's the only woman in this cast, but I do like the two young guys, and I actually kind of do like Sun Hyun-joo.
Okay.
I mean, it might be. Let's see what's it about.
One shot.
Story of the forces that inherited wealth centered around the Wuhan Group headquarters in the fictional Wuhan city adjacent to the sea. The voodoo cartel, what? That dominates the lawless area, and Judge Song Pan-ho, who comforts citizens seeking justice.
Oh.
It's a remake of American Show. Which one, Marco? Huh? Oh, when was that? 2020. I don't remember that at all. Who was in that?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that one at all. Anyway, I think I might jump on that one, or at least check it out. It's only 10 episodes again. Oh, yeah, that's the same Bryan Cranston one? I have seen that one. I didn't see it, but I've seen promos for it. All right. Nice. Perfect Family.
Oh, so yeah, I don't know about this one, but I like her a lot, the daughter. So, and Yoon Se-ah is in it, and I adore her.
And you all know that Kim Byung-chul is like, I love that man. I love him.
This one just seemed like tense for me to me. So yeah, I don't know.
I mean, the poster is already stressing me out. So there's that. Right. Let's see. Yeah. Life was perfect for Choi Jin-hyuk, his wife Han-ju, and their beloved daughter. Yeah, right. Seon-hee, until the day the young girl came home covered in blood, saying she thinks she killed her friend. What? When the latter's house burns down, suspicions at home and school begin to surface. When another kid goes missing, family member. Okay, so she's a little bonkers. Okay, all right. I think it's going to be stressful. So maybe who knows? Maybe The Tyrant. This is the big. I think this is the big comeback for, right? Right, Calvin Kim Byung-chul. Makes me so happy.
I don't know. I don't know if I can do
Is this the big Kim Sun-ho comeback, you guys? I think it is.
Yeah.
It's a big drama comeback, right?
Yeah, and Cha Sung-won is in it too, and so and it's and Kim Kang-woo. This is gonna be intense. This one, right?
Right, and it's only 4 episodes, y'all.
Oh, okay. I can hold on for that.
Right? I think it's dropping. Oh, they're not telling us how they're dropping it, and I can't tell if it's dropping 1 at a time or if it's 2 and 2. It's on Disney. So Disney notoriously is 2 episodes a day. So it might be just 2 weeks.
Okay.
See how many we're only halfway through the month, y'all, and there's so many out there. Blackout, also called Snow White Must Die. I'm not sure how they're getting that, but that's what that is. This one is Byun-yohan, Go-jun. I don't know, but Kim Bo-ra, like this is a solid cast.
Yeah. Yep.
What do we got? Story revolves around 2 detectives who investigate mysterious incidents in a village. Is this a fantasy one? Oh, psychological mystery. Yeah. Drama will
so much crime.
reinterpret those events. And so much crime this month, Marisa. So much freaking crime. So much. But I do like me some Bien Johan, so I'll definitely.
Yes. Quality stuff.
Right.
So.
DNA Lover, I have no desire to watch, but this is one of the rom-coms. This one has Choi Shi-won, Jung Eun-sun. This one was bumped a few times. Right? Yeah.
Not calling to me.
Right?
Honestly, it takes a lot for me. It takes a lot for me to watch a Choi Shi-won drama.
Right? Yeah. I hear you on that. But the one I think we're all waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, on the same day, which will be fun. Love Next Door. Of course, my link isn't working.
What was that movie we saw her in? Jung So-min. We saw her in this film
with Kang
Han-oh.
Love
Reset with Kang Han-oh. Yeah. Oh my God, she is hilarious.
Yeah,
this is gonna be good.
I'm really looking forward to this one. Oh my God, it's Yoon Ji-yeon again. He's working. He's a busy man. That man's busy. He's busy. Nice work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super excited about this one. It looks fun. Who directed it? Let's see who we got. Who's our director? Lee Ji-yeon. Crash Course in Romance, Hometown Cha Cha Cha, King Eternal Monarch. Oh yeah, we're in good hands. Ooh, The Smile Has Left Your Eyes.
Ooh, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
That was her best one, in my opinion. Tomorrow with You. Oh, these are solid. These are solid romances.
Yes.
We are in good hands. Nice.
This is gonna be good.
Yes. Who wrote it? Let's see.
Oh, right. Oh, this writer. Oh my God. The Crown Clown and Hometown Cha Cha Cha.
Ooh. Yes. Okay. All right.
It was a good theme.
Those are good. I'm feeling good about that one. All right, guys. The 17th. Oh my goodness. Then we got Pachinko season 2. One of the guys, did I tell you this, Marisa, that one of the guys I worked with on the show I just finished did the art direction for season 2. And he was wearing his Pachinko crew t-shirt. And I was like, what?
Did you tackle him?
I tried. He was like, you're weird. And I'm like, I know. And he didn't talk to me again.
No, we have not.
Michaela, everything we heard was that you have every right to be frightened because I heard it was terrible. It was even worse than season 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what are we? Yay, I'm in. Excellent. Andrea. Oh, right, Michaela. Bien Johan. I'm sad. Snow White Must Die is such a better title. It is, but I don't know where they're getting it from. We did not. Sweet Home 3. Yeah, it's not doing well. All right, so we've got Sadness. I haven't watched it yet. Oh yeah, it's bad. I heard horrible things about it. I'm on the wrong screen. All right, so this is coming in season 2. Everybody's back, it looks like.
Yeah. Looking forward to this.
It'll be interesting for sure. I'm curious how they're going to structure it this time. Because if correct me if I'm wrong, they have a new showrunner, don't they?
I don't think so.
Oh, Soo-hyo wrote it. I thought I heard there was a change up in their production. Who was some key player. There was a production change up, so I was curious as to.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong, but I thought I'd heard that they changed the showrunner. The Frog. 8 episodes. Netflix dropping all at once.
Which one is this?
I have heard.
Right.
Lee Jung-yoon again. We've got Yoon Kye-sun, who I love. We got Go Min-si. Rumor has it that she is like a complete psychotic character.
Yes, I did watch the trailer, and she is off the rails. So this is I don't know if you like horror films. I think maybe.
Yeah. Village setting, forest setting. Chief of Police, female lead. I'm hoping that's our girl, Lee Jung-eun.
It is.
No investigation. Oh, great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably be watching it for that.
I don't know. This looks, violent, shall we say.
Very. What else we got? Let's see. Cinderella at 2 a.m. We still don't have a streamer for this one. Yoon Park making an appearance once again. This one, let's see, what is this?
Oh, Shin Hyun Bin. Oh, I like her.
Yeah.
Moon Sang Min. Oh, he was in Wedding Impossible with our girl who's in Queen Wu.
Oh,
So
okay.
interesting. It's on Coupang, which is what? Cable, I guess, or streaming. Well, it might be the breath of fresh air we need with all this crime.
Right? Exactly. Like, yeah, I'll probably check it out because after a while, crime is it's just so crimey. It's so crimey.
Yes.
I'm like exhausted. I need something less. All right. And I think I'm going to like this because you guys all know my love of Kim Young-dae. I'm not sure about this pairing, but I do love me some Kim Young-dae. And I love Lee Sung-gi. And they've already set up that there is already a spin-off with Lee Sung-gi and Han Ji-hyun for their relationship. So there's already a follow-up to this series with these two. So that's going to be interesting.
Okay.
So I'm kind of watching it for like a couple of different layers. So it'll be interesting.
And we like a new romance, so you know.
And we love her. Like I really do love her.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. I'm wildly curious about this one for sure.
Yeah.
And that's at the end of the month. And then I think the one we're all waiting for.
Yes. Man.
Holy bejesus.
Right? This cast. Oh my God. It's gonna be so good. I love her. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's gonna be epic. I'm super excited again. It's only 8 episodes. So it's not going to be epic for like 32 episodes or something like that, where you're just like, I can't take another week of this. Just give me some resolution. 8 episodes, y'all, in and out. It's going to be great. We do not have a streamer yet.
Oh, are they fighting over it?
I don't know who's doing it. It's TV. So I'm not, that usually is a Netflix or a Viki. So I don't know where we're going to drop this one.
I suspect a bidding war. So we will see.
So yeah, I'm super jazzed about that one. All right, you guys. So that's August. Like it is packed. What are you guys excited about? Like, what do you think of Marisa? What are your picks?
I think we're gonna have to wait for Queen Wu and then just like bounce around all these crime dramas and see which one I actually can stick with.
So much crime. Oh, okay. Marco Zapachenko, right? Norki, love Kim Young-dae. Yes.
There you go.
Yes. Michaela, what are you knowing? What are you screaming no about? I need to know. What did we talk about? What were we talking about? No. Are you still talking about
Sweet Home?
Sweet Home 3. Yeah, I'm hearing bad things.
Yeah.
Bad things.
Yeah.
Calvin's
you guys remind me.
Oh, go ahead.
Was Pachinko 1 episode a week?
Yeah.
Oh, what? I'm out of practice with that kind of schedule.
I know, right? Like, wait, what is that? Why?
Okay. I will prepare for that emotionally.
Right? Exactly. Have we heard, are they going to wrap up the story after this season, or are they going to do more?
Something makes me think this was 3 seasons, but I can't recall why I think that.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Let me Google that because
go into the Google. All right, you guys. Do we want to just open format? Is there anything we haven't talked about? Anything?
Yeah.
Anyone? Oh, anyone? Hello. It hasn't been said based on one of the trades I've read. Oh, okay, great. I think it's meant to be 3 or even 4 seasons. Really, Victoria? Wow. Interesting.
Really?
Oof.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's great, but it takes them so long to get 1 season out. It's like,
I know.
Apple TV, come on. Can we not do 2 years in between each season? That would be great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good Partner. We did not talk about Good Partner. I'm totally behind. I have not watched any more. But I'm curious because I saw that our mom from Miss Night and Day is in episode 5 of Good Partner. So I'm curious about that. So yeah. Did you guys watch it? I was liking it. Well,
you have plenty of time to get caught up because it's on a 3-week hiatus due to the Olympics.
Oh, The Olympics.
Yes. So that's
so it's network.
I'm gonna get caught up with that one. You only have to get through episode 5. 6 doesn't come back until after the Olympics are over.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Very
right.
Good. Very
because
good.
of the
Well,
way
Amy's enjoying it
versus the way the book was written. True, Victoria. Yeah. I mean, I can see it going on for multiple seasons. 2 years in between each season just seems long.
Yeah, don't they know we have short attention spans now?
Right. Even like Apple TV, like Severance, like we've been waiting for Severance season 2 for I feel like a decade. It's been like 4 years. Like, why at this point? Like, listen, I'm excited to watch it, but I'm like, Apple, come on, man. Come on. Ridiculous. So ridiculous. What else?
Is anyone watching The Auditors?
Oh, right. Is anyone watching that? I feel like we have a few people who are
I'm
still
not
into it. I tapped out, but if you guys tell me it's really good, I might tap back in, but I mean, maybe. I don't know. Shin Hye-kyung he's not my favorite. You saw the Turkish guy memes. We did, yes. I do, Amy. You do love you some auditors. Yes. I know. You're the reason, Amy B, that I'm still contemplating jumping back in. So Leslie's enjoying it too. Okay.
Oh.
All right, maybe. All right. I might jump back in. I got some time. I got some time. So I think I might. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll jump back in. Because listen, Jingu is one of my favorites. And that luscious hair. God. Right, Amy? I mean, listen. Jingu. And the Korean lady just aged. Oh, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right? Yeah.
I love all the memes with all the shooter people that just look like badass assassins. They're hilarious.
Yeah.
So good. Anne is also enjoying The Auditors. Okay, clearly I need to jump back in because you guys are still enjoying it. And I was just like, what? But yeah, I will jump back in. So we have something to talk about. It's going to be great.
There you go.
What else? Paperwork. Paperwork is dangerous. You can get like some really serious paper cuts, Amy. Your eyes go bad. Well, as they at a computer.
As they said in Miss Night and Day, if you're proficient in Excel,
right,
then your life will be just fine.
Fine. Yes.
Give me a good pivot table.
Right, and you will succeed. Right, Amelia. Listen, all behind on Auditors, but very intrigued by Jingu. Like he's so good. Yes, he's really. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for him in it, I'd probably be like, okay, I'll let you guys enjoy. But Jingu does call. He does call. I think that's. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I have anything else going on.
No, I think that's it.
I know.
All right, we gotta get ready for August, apparently.
Right. I just can't believe how many they're just dropping in August. I can't tell if they're just dropping them all because they're like, we have nowhere else to put these, or if it's just like, all right, your small watch list is over. We will now inundate you with content. Go.
Yes.
Make your choices. So yeah, it's a lot. I was putting that calendar together. I'm like, my God, how does one even choose? I just don't even know.
Oh well, we'll do it.
Right? All right, you guys. Well, as always, thank you so much. Oh, it is traditionally right, Amy? Absolutely, it is. It is traditionally right time in American TV. You'll be coming off the Olympics. You're going to be on a high. Hopefully, we're coming off the DNC. We're going to be like, whoa! It's going to be great. Fabulous. And then we're going to be like, yes, give me all the K-drama content. Let's go. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see you in 2 weeks. So what is that? That's what?
August 18th.
Yes, August 18th. It's gonna be great. So it'll be right after the Love Next Door premiere. So our next time we chat, we're gonna be talking about Love Next Door, you guys.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Have a good one. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.